ओमज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपदान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। नमो ओं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषः शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नामिने गौरतिशये नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 8. Attaining the Supreme, text 16 today. आब्रह्म भुवनालोकाः पुनरावर्तिनो अर्जुन मामुपेत्य तु कौन्तेय पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते। वर्ड मीनिंग। आब्रह्म भुवनात् up to the Brahmaloka planet. Lokaha, the planetary systems. Punaha, again. Avartinaha, returning. Arjuna, O Arjuna. Mam, unto me. Upetya, arriving. Tu, but. Kaunteya, O son of Kunti. Punaha janma, rebirth. Na, never. Vidyate, takes place. Translation and purport by Divine Grace Abhay Charanaravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death take place. But one who attends to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. Please repeat. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death take place. But one who attends my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. Purport. All kinds of yogis, karmis, all kinds of yogis, karma, jnana, hatha, etc. eventually have to attain devotional perfection in bhakti yoga or Krishna consciousness before they can go to Krishna's transcendental abode and never return. Those who attain the highest material planets, the planet of the demigods, are again subjected to repeated birth and death. As persons on earth are elevated to higher planets, people on higher planets such as Brahmaloka, Chandraloka and Indraloka fall down to each. The practice of sacrifice called Panchagni Vidya, recommended in Chandogya Upanishad, enables one to achieve Brahmaloka. But if on Brahmaloka one does not cultivate Krishna consciousness, then he must return to earth. Those who progress in Krishna consciousness on the higher planets are gradually elevated to higher and higher planets, and at the time of universal devastation are transferred to the eternal spiritual kingdom. Baladev Vidyabhushan in his commentary on Bhagavad Gita quotes this verse: Brahmana sahate sarve samprapte prati sanchare parasyante kritatmanah pravisanti parampadam. When there is devastation of this material universe, Brahma and his devotees, who are constantly engaged in Krishna consciousness, are all transferred to the spiritual universe and to specific spiritual planets according to their desires. Hare Krishna. A Brahma Bhuvana Lokaha Punaravartina Arjuna Mam Upetyetu Kaunteya Punarjanma na Vidyate. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death take place. But one who attends to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. So in this verse specifically, Krishna is insisting Arjuna to perform pure devotional service unto Sri Krishna, because Krishna is addressing, O son of Kunti, because once you attain my abode, then never takes birth again. That is the main point. Otherwise, in this chapter also in text 5, Krishna also told, Antakale chamam nityam smaran muktva kalevaram ye prayati samadbhava jati nasti atra sangsaya. And whoever at the end of his life quits his body, remembering me, alone at once attain my nature. Of this there is no doubt. Many other verses also, Krishna told the goal of life is to return back to Godhead. But why one return back to just Krishna's abode, not to other abode? What is the reason? Why you want to go to Krishna's abode? You can go to some other demigod's abode. Just like he told that, Krishna told, Janti deva vrata devan pitrin janti pitri vrata bhutani janti bhutejya madhyajino janti apima. Just like there are some peoples, they by worshipping demigods, they also attend their abode, demigods abode. Janti Devavrata Devan. Pitrin Janti Pitrivrata. In Pitripaksha, specifically in India, people are accustomed, right, to perform tarpana to the forefathers. So, by satisfying the forefathers, they can go to Pitriloka. Arjama, who has the presiding deity there. So, Pitrin Jati Pitrivata, Bhutani Janti Bhute. If you someone worship the Bhuta, these ghosts, hobgoblins like this, they can also go to there. Madhyajana Janti Apimam. Those who worships Krishna, then they go to Krishna. But here in this verse, specifically Krishna is telling, O Arjuna, you must perform my devotional service. You must come to my loka, to my abode. Because Abrahma Bhuvana Loka Punaravartina Arjuna. Other planets are Brahma, starting from Brahma Loka, where Lord Brahma is residing. That is the topmost planet in this material world. In this material creation, the topmost planet in this material world is Brahma Loka. That is, so even Lord Brahma, Abrahma, Punar, they are also have to come back again, because he told that Khine Purne Martya Lokam Visanti. All these planets you can attain by doing some types of punya karma. Even you can become a Brahma. How can you become Brahma? By performing 1,000 life cycles perfectly following Varnashram Dharma. If you perfectly followed Varnashram Dharma just for 1,000 lifetimes, then you will be qualified to become to Brahma, to elevate it to that the highest position in this material world. If you want to Indra, how can you go to Indra? Can you become Indra? How can you become Indra? Who is Yajna? By performing 100 horse sacrifice, also made the Yajna. So Indra become very worried, someone perform like this. There are different process. If you want to go to particular planet, then you have to perform particular punya karma. Those who have performed different types of karma by punya karma, they can achieve a punya loka, a demigod's planet. So even Brahma, someone become that the highest planet in this material world, Abrahma Bhuvana Loka. Even someone elevated to the highest planet, Brahma Loka. Even one become Brahma, but still he has to Punaravartina Arjuna. Still he has to come down. Because he achieved this post due to some pious activity. Anyone can achieve this position by pious activities. There is only some posts by pious activity you cannot achieve. You cannot become Lord Shiva. Doing the pious activity is possible? No. Lord Shiva is Nandi, this is just Khirang Jathat Adhivikara Vishesha Jogat. He just like Lord Vishnu is like milk and he is like curd. So that post cannot achieve. But you can become Brahma by performing perfectly 1,000 lifetimes Varnashram Dharma. But the present Brahma, it is said that he is not an ordinary person. He is also a pure devotee. But all Brahmas are not necessarily pure devotee. They are on the order of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they are simply performing their duty. Similarly, some posts like Jamaraj. No one can become a Jamaraj without becoming a Mahajan. He is a Mahajan. unless he knows the secrets of the principles of religion. Dharma to Sakhyat Bhagavat Pranitam. That the Bhagavatam, like it declared that the 12 Mahajans, they know the secrets of religious principle, Bhagavat Dharma. So, similarly, Jamaraj and Brahma, among the demigods, who is the Mahajans, Jamaraj and also Brahma. So, this was sometimes rarely, some devotees also attaining these posts. But such devotees, they are automatically returned back to Godhead. But what to happen to the other demigods? That other demigods, even those who are depending on a Brahma, that is as Baladev Vidyabhushan is quoting that, the Prabhupada mentioned here, when there is devastation of the material universe, Brahma and his devotees, who are constantly engaged in Krishna consciousness, are also transferred to the spiritual planets. So, Krishna is insisting Arjuna, just Arjuna, you try to perform my pure devotional service, always remember me, then in this way you will come back to my planet, to my abode. Otherwise, the other otherwise you have to again will be in cycle of birth and death. Mam eputu kaunte punarjanma na vidyate. By achieving my abode, you will never be take birth again in these material planets. So, if someone wants to be immortal, generally people wants to be immortal. No one like to die. Anyone like to die? That is the most, the wonderful thing. Ahani ahani bhutani gachanti jamalayam sesasthavara ichanti kim asarya atah param. Yudhishthira Maharaj told to the Jakhya, every day we see someone is dying. No one wants to be die, mortal. Everyone wants to be mortal. But we must know the secret of how to become immortal. Everyone wants to be immortal, but it is not possible. But Krishna is giving the principle how we become immortal. If you attain my abode. Krishna is telling, if you return back to my planet, that is Goloka Vrindavan, then Mam upetu kaunteya punarjanma na vidyate. Otherwise, any other planet, you may try in any way. So many people in this planet, in this material world, we saw, even in this earth planet, so many people that try to become immortal. It is possible for anyone? But everyone trying it. Ravan was making a lift to heavenly planets. Even if many people, they try their best. Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, like Ravana, there are so many people, they want. But it is not possible, no one is successful to become immortal, unless taking shelter of Krishna. If you want to immortal, then you want to take shelter of Krishna's lotus feet. That is Krishna is telling, unless you take my shelter, how can you become immortal? It is not possible. No one is immortal in this world. If you part, so that's why you must, unless you transfer to the spiritual kingdom, there is no question of free from the birth and death. Actually, everyone is immortal. A living entity is immortal. In the beginning of Gita, Krishna is telling, no jayate mriyate va kadachit, no hanyate hanyamane sarire. नायं दहति पावक न चैन क्लदयन्त्याप न शोषयति मारुत न शोषयति मारुत है. But still, if you everyone is immortal, but still if you, which is not immortal? What is mortal? This body. Because we don't have a spiritual body, we have a material body. This body is subject to destruction. And we don't want to leave this body. Everyone likes this body. In any species, in 84 lakhs of species, living entities have their body, they think I am fine. Even you heard this story one time, Indra was cursed by Durvasa. He told him he become a pig. So Indra become a pig. And then he come to this material world with a big belly, big fat pig, having a wife, nice wife, pig wife, having 15 children at a time. But there is headache for Brahma. Here Indra left, no one is in the heavenly planet to rule the heavenly planet and the demigods. So he was searching, where is Indra? Indra has gone. So came, and searching, came to this planet and he told, oh Indra, what are you doing here? You remember you are Indra. Then he just took little water from his commando, then Brahma just sprinkled on his body. Then he come to senses. Oh, Brahma told, come to heavenly planet. Your post still empty. I make you free from your curse. Now you become Indra. He told Brahma, there's so much tension there, so much headache. These demons, they attack, all this war, fighting, all these things. So much management and headache, I don't like. I like here. Look, my wife is so nice. Look, there is so many apsaras in heavenly planets. Urvashi, Rambha, Menaka, he forgets everything. He told, my wife is so fat and so beautiful. My wife is, I am happy here with my wife and I have 15 children here. So, this is the situation in this material world. Anyone in any types of body, he thinks I am happy. I am happy. No one is happy in this material world. Everyone is suffering. 4 types of misery is there. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Dukkha, Dosanu, Dosanam. There are 4 types of miseries. But still, people could not understand. They living under they think we are happy. But they realize one thing, the time of death. No one wants to die. But they have, unfortunately, everyone has to die. Death means this, we have to leave this body. You have to accept another body. No one likes to leave this body. Maybe very, very old, maybe diseased, may not be no more fit for to survive, but still no one wants to leave this body. But Krishna is telling, we have 2 types of body. One is material body, that is we have to leave, but we have another body. Which one? Spiritual body. First thing, we are in this body, there is soul, there is also there is subtle body and there is gross body. First thing we have seen, this body, we have subtle body. In time of death, we are carrying with us subtle body. But subtle body carries us to the another material body. But the subtle body cannot take you to the spiritual body. Subtle body can make you take you to another material body, give you another material body. According to your previous karma, jantu deha papatte. Karmena daivanetrena jantu, just like according to your one karma, and then they will decide, Brahma will decide or Jamaraj will decide and give you a body. But this body is material body. But if, as long as we are going on in this cycle of material bodies one after another, then we have to also leave that body again and again, one after another. But Krishna is telling, if you will get a spiritual body, then that body, that is your original body. We have an original body also. This body is spiritual body. With that body we can reside in spiritual world. With this material body we cannot go to spiritual world. If you want to go to spiritual world, spiritual abode, Vaikuntha Loka, to the Krishna's planet, then we have to have a spiritual body. We just, every day, we just generally we chant one thing. Jivera Swarupa hai Krishnera Nitya Das. That is our eternal identity, that we are the eternal servant of Krishna. Jivera Swarupa hai Krishnera Nitya Das. So it's finished our identity with this. But if you go to deep, then you understand. They are living entity. We are living entity, but we are Krishna's Nitya Das. We are an eternal servant of Krishna. But so what is our eternal Swarupa? What is our eternal identity? Not just this Krishna Nitya Das, but we have a particular Swarup. More in, I told that there is 5 rasas in one of where any rasa, a living entity is serving to Krishna. In Santa rasa, Dasya rasa, Sakhya and Vatsalya Madhurya. He is serving. We don't know all these things. Generally, but Krishna is telling, O Arjuna, your first thing he has to surrender to me, that Mām epetu kaunteya punarjanma navidyate. Or in this verse, particular verse is Krishna is telling, Mām epetu kaunteya punarjanma navidyate. But one who attains my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. If you want to immortal, you want to free from the cycle of birth and death, then you have to come to my abode. Goloka Vrindavan, you have to come back to my planet. Unless you achieve my planet, unless you return back to me, there is no question of free from the cycle of birth and death. You have to take again and again, again and again you have to take birth. Take a body and that body is gone, then you have to accept another body, like this. But if you want to, and another thing is in Purport Prabhupada mentioned that whether one is karmi, yogi, jnani, or one is bhakta, in order to achieve the Krishna's abode, or in order to achieve Krishna, you must follow bhakti yoga. There is other yogas, karma kanda, jnana kanda. Karmi people, they follow karma kanda according to Vedic principles. Like here is, if you want to Brahma Loka, then you have to you want to go to Brahma Loka, then you have to perform a particular type of yajna. That is Baladev Vidyabhushan is mentioning. What is this yajna's name? So here is. So Baladev Vidyabhushan is telling that called Panchagni Vidya. Prabhupada mentioned Panchagni Vidya, a specific process. By performing that process, you can go to Brahmaloka. Similarly, you have to go to different loka, different planet, then you have to perform a particular type of yoga. Similarly, if you want to go to Krishna's abode, then you have to particular type of yoga. What is this yoga? This is bhakti yoga. By other type of yoga, you cannot achieve Krishna loka. By doing karma kana yajna or jnana kana yajna or like different types of other process, you cannot achieve Krishna. Karma, Jnana, Yoga. That's why Narottam Das Thakur used to say, Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda, Sakali, Visera. This Karma Kanda process, given so many yajnas, so many, you do this yajna, you will achieve this. You want to free from the different types of disease, then you have to worship Lord Surya. If you want to, you have wealth, then you have to worship Lakshmi. If you want to be free from obstacles, you have to worship Ganesh. You become a perfect engineer, you want to be a great engineer, then you have to worship Vishwakarma, like this. So many. But if you want to Krishna, then you have to worship Krishna in Bhakti Yoga. That is Prabhupada mentioned, then you have to perform Bhakti Yoga. There is no other way. By following other process you cannot achieve Krishna. Bhaktyamang abhijananti. Krishna told, only my devotees can understand me, not everyone. Javanas chasmi tattvata. Only the bhakta, by performing devotional service, Dhruva, Prahlad, or anyone, Narada, whoever may be. If you want to realize Krishna, want to achieve Krishna, then you have to perform bhakti, not by any other process. What by performing Pratanjali, dhyana, meditation, can achieve Krishna? No. Even if you do meditation, Patanjali Yoga Shastra, you can go to Paramatma. This is the yogis. Yogis, they attend Paramatma. This Brahma Jyoti, the Jnanis. Jnanis achieve Brahma Jyoti. And Paramatmas, they yogis, they achieve Paramatma. But to achieve Krishna, you have to do bhakti, bhakti yoga. What is this bhakti yoga? Bhakti yoga, bhakti yoga, bhakti yoga dhan, bhakti yoga, Krishna nama, Sravana, Kandan. The only wealth of a devotee is bhakti yoga. This is dhan, this is only wealth. What is bhakti yoga? Krishna nama, Sravana, Kandan. Bhakti yoga means you have to chant Hare Krishna. Krishna nama, you have to hear and chant and also cry. Krandana. Nayanad Galadasva Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, Nayanad Galadasru Dharaya Badanam Gadgada Ruddhaya Gira Pulakair Nichitang Vapu Kada Taba Nama Grahane Bhavishyati. Unless you come to this platform, it is not easy to achieve Krishna. If you cry, then Krishna, for Krishna, then you achieve Krishna. Not by any other, by your knowledge, by your own superhumanity, human capabilities, so many other achievements, you cannot achieve Krishna. Only by bhakti, pure devotional service. You must cry, and Vrindavan Das Thakur used to tell, Kende bole ohe Krishna ami tava das, tomare bhuliya amara hoila sarvanas. Vrindavan Das Thakur, incarnation of Vyasadeva, he used to say that you cry and tell, O Krishna, I am your eternal servant. Somehow or other I fell down into this material ocean, into this ocean of birth and death. I am your eternal, please. Please save me. Please protect me. I have no other shelter. Your lotus feet is only my shelter. Because I am forgetting you, I am suffering, life after life. When you realize this and cry, then one can achieve Krishna. This process is Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga, that is our real wealth, and by this process only we can achieve Krishna. That is, Krishna is telling in his verse that Mami putu kaunteya punarjanma na vidyate. After attaining my lotus feet, you will not again come back to this material world in cycle of birth and death. That is, you have to achieve Krishna. And to achieve the lotus feet of Krishna in this Kali Yuga, the only way is Hare Nama, हरेर्नामैव केवलम कलौ नास्त्यैव 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 गतिरन्यथा कली काले नाम रूपे कृष्ण अवतार. देयर इज नो डिफरेंस बिटवीन बोथ Krishna's name and Krishna himself. नाम चिंतामणि कृष्ण चैतन्य रस विग्रह. नित्य शुद्ध नित्य मुक्त पूर्ण शुद्ध अभिन्न त्वाम नाम नामिन. नाम नामी there is no difference. So in order to achieve that supreme abode, that is Krishna Loka, or to achieve the Krishna's lotus feet that Krishna is suggesting here, we must take shelter of Krishna by following the Yuga Dharma. What is Yuga Dharma? Harinama Sankirtana. Kali Kalera Yuga Dharma, Nama Sankirtana. So this is Nam Sankirtana. That's why Srila Prabhupada gave us this moment, this principle. What Prabhupada did in Western world? He just came to Tompkins Square Park and sit down underneath a tree and started clapping hand and chant Hare Krishna. That's why this movement is another, in a short form it is known as Hare Krishna Andolan. Hare Krishna Andolan. Simply chant Hare Krishna. Prabhupada started this movement simply chanting Hare Krishna. So this is the simple process by which we can achieve Krishna, we can satisfy Krishna. There is no other way. There is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way. Only way to chant and be happy. Okay. So question answer? Any comment or any question?
Yeah, I have a question. What is the difference between Bhakti Yoga and Jnana Yoga?
Bhakti Yoga and Jnana Yoga. Uddhava was a Jnani and Gopis are Bhakta. You understand what is the difference between Gopis and Brajavasis and what is the difference between Uddhava? Uddhava was also doing Krishna, he was also taking shelter of Krishna. But he is not in the same platform. Jnana has no place in pure devotional service, no jnana. As long as you have jnana, knowledge, you cannot love Krishna. You cannot because you understand He is supreme, He is the super soul, He is the supreme personality of Godhead. You will be fearful. My feet may be touched to His body. Or this, like this, Jnani Bhakta, not the impersonalist Jnani. I am telling you about Jnani. So in this way, even in Bhaktas, there is also different categories. So Jnana Mishra Bhakta and pure devotional devotee. Brajavasis are pure devotees. Brajavasi, Radharani and Gopis, they are pure devotees. In Uddhava, he come to Braja, then he understood what is the glories of the Brajavasis. He was thinking, I am the disciple of Brahma, I am disciple of Brahaspati. I am the most knowledgeable person. But after seeing the devotion, the complete surrender of the, in complete surrender in Bhakti Yoga, if there is little knowledge with you, it will prohibit you to surrender. Or there is another type of impersonal knowledge will be a person, they are impersonalist. They don't believe Krishna as a person. They think the supreme truth is impersonal, void, impersonal jyoti, in a jyoti form, like this. There is no question, but a devotee means they want supreme truth to be a person. He is a person. He is Krishna. He is a person, but this knowledge of...
They say Krishna is person, and in Jnana Yoga they say it is Jyoti. In Jnana Yoga they say it is Jyoti, and in Bhakti Yoga they say...
No, Jnana Yoga is not telling. Jnana Yoga also telling Gita is that he is a Krishna. Fourth chapter is Jnana Yoga. Emang vivasvate jnanam praktovanaham abhyayam विवस्वानि मानव प्राहो मनु इच्छा को अब्रवीत कृष्ण इज टेलिंग है. But this Jnana Yoga Krishna is telling means Krishna is as a person he is speaking, not as a impersonal. There is no impersonalism in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita means his person. His Krishna is telling. Arjuna, Krishna is speaking Gita directly to Arjuna. So he is a person. As a person he is speaking. He is not as a impersonal. Okay. So any question?
They do not know Krishna as God, right?
Who?
Gopis. They just love.
Gopi Git, you are chanting Gopi Git?
No, Gopi.
Yes, I understand.
They do not consider that Krishna is supreme person and God, but they still love him.
No, when they
They love him only,
yes.
not as a supreme person and God.
No, Krishna cannot appeared in from them in 400 form, specifically before Radharani, not possible. That's why there is this village is there in Braja. What is this village? There Krishna took the Narayana form in front of Gopis were searching, where is Krishna, where is Krishna? Suddenly in Rasa dance, Krishna disappeared and it stood there as a 400 form. Then all Gopis there, just coming, paying obeisances, just. But when Radharani came, Krishna tries best to remain in Narayana form, but it is not possible. Automatically the hands are gone. Radharani, come here, here is Krishna. Because her love is so intense, Krishna cannot hide. So, so any other question? Yes.
In Bhagavad Gita, there is Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga. But my experience is saying that Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Dhyana Yoga, whatever I tried to dovetail, link with Krishna, but it has not given so much success. But Bhakti Yoga is complete success.
Yes.
But why it is like that? Just Krishna wants that everyone becomes saint, sadhu in temple, because Karma Yoga people have to work outside and to give the results to Krishna. Jnana Yoga, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that those who read this sacred conversation worship me by their intelligence. So Jnana Yoga. And Dhyana Yoga we can meditate on Krishna. But still, I feel Bhakti Yoga is giving maximum result. You can throw some light on this.
Yes, that's why Krishna told Bhakti Amanga Vijananti. If you want, only devotee can understand me. Krishna never told a Jnani can understand me, Yogi can understand me, or no. Krishna told only a devotee can understand me. Only a devotee can understand me. Devotee can achieve me. And no question. That's why that is the verse is telling. Only by bhakti. Krishna is telling that Arjuna, you must perform my devotional service. Without doing devotional service, there is no question of achieving Krishna. So, other processes are there, but all processes are imperfect without bhakti. So, pure devotional service is the only means. That is in Bhakti, Nectar of Devotion, Rupa Goswami is writing. Bhakti Sudurlabha. Bhakti Sudurlabha. And Bhakti, pure devotional service is the only means to achieve Krishna, to control Krishna. Even because that's why Radharani is known as Madana Mohana Mohini. He can even enchant Krishna. Madana Mohana Mohini. So, this is bhakti in topmost extent. We can see bhakti is fructified in Radharani's bhakti. So, we cannot come to that, but we can just follow the footprints of Radharani in Brajadham. Everyone is just simply follow the footprints of Radharani. Everyone just chanted Radhe Radhe, taking shelter of lotus feet of Radharani. Otherwise not possible to achieve Krishna. Okay. Hare Krishna. श्रीमद् भगवद गीता जी की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की